Hi traders, on this video I would like to introduce you very useful tool for supply and demand trading. The first tool is auto draw supply and demand zone and trend line as well. The second tool providing you the matrix information for multiple pair and multiple time frames. These are the tools. Firstly, the indicator when drawing supply and demand zone automatically for you, and caught the trend line also, and everything is automatically, so you don't have to wait your time on drawing. Just spend your time on making decision rather than wasting time on drawing again and again on many charts. The second tool is an EA. It will gather information of supply and demand for multiple pair and multiple time frame also. So it quickly you will have a lot of information of supply and demand for many pair, many time frame. You don't have to draw anything. It's beautiful, right? So on this video, I will explain to you how to use this tool, what is the meaning of the information on the chart, and how to use the information for trading also. I also explain to you on how to install the tool, but it could be later on the second part of the videos. Before going to details, I would like to tell you some notes. Firstly, it is not automated trading robots. These indicators are the tool for providing you information. They just providing you information, no suggestion on trading. You use information and make decision trading on your own risk, and you have to be responsible for the decision. Secondly, some information may be incorrect, or indicator may draw object differently to the ways. You must be aware of the risk when using tools. Thirdly, you should understand supply and demand concept before using information of the tool to trade. I don't explain supply and demand concept on these videos. Last but not least, in some sensitive case, you may have different supply and demand zone between brokers. It does not usually happen, so don't worry much about that case. This tool is for free, it's not for sales. Okay, now I will explain to you the first tool. This tool will be used to draw supply and demand zone automatically. It also used to draw the trend line. It makes some dots on the peak and valley, so it will be easier for you to draw the trend line if you want. It also collects the information from other time frame, monthly, weekly, daily, H4, H1 of the pair that you open on the chart. I will explain to you all kind of information later. All object on the chart will be drawn automatically, so you don't have to waste the time to draw again and again. That turn to the time frame you want, or that drag and drop the pair that you want. So everything is available for you. The information is available for you to make decision. You don't have to draw everything manually. Sometimes the information may be drawn incorrectly because of the trend on the price, but on the normal case it's okay. This tool included 3 indicators. The first indicator is rectangle reader. I got it from the internet, so you can search on the Google to know how to use this tool. A lot of parameters, so you have to learn how to use it. The second tool is macro supply and demand. This indicator is used to draw the supply and demand, and this indicator is used to draw the trend line. For the indicator to draw the supply and demand, have 2 parameters that you can input. The first parameter is number of supply and demand zone you want to draw on the chart. The value of phi, it means the tool will draw the phi supply and phi demand. If you want more, you can type 10 here, for example. But for me, I think it's fine enough to making decision. We don't need far away supply and demand zone. The second parameter is draw the potential zone. Sometimes the zone is invalid, so the indicator will not draw it. But if you want to see, let's select it true. Let's see, sometimes you will see the potential zone on the chart. Here's the potential zone, but it's not valid yet. This is the potential zone also, you can see. But if you don't want to see the potential zone, just select the edit and fail, so it will remove. The third indicator to draw the trend line have a two parameter also. So the first parameter give you the option to draw the trend line or not. If you select fail, it will not draw the trend line. The second is the trend signal. This is a trend signal. If you select fail, it will not draw. If you select true, so it will draw everything for you. So this trend line is down, and this is the signal is down also. Now I will explain to you the general information on the left side of the chart. This is the information of supply and demand for multiple time frame of the pair that you see on the chart. The first group, that is information of supply and demand from monthly time frame. The second is weekly, daily, 4 hour, and 1 hour. I will explain to you the detailed information of this group. The above rectangle is for supply and below for the demand. The first number is a pip of the supply zone. With this number, you know how big the zone will be, and it's the same for demand. And this information comes from the two nearest supply and demand. For example, we are on the daily chart, so this is a daily chart. So for the supply, you will see 50, it means 50 pip, and this is 50 pip, a little bit different due to the round number. For the demand is 80 pip, so you can see 80 pip here. The demand is the same for the other time frame. The second number is a number of candle where the zone is formed. For example, this is a supply zone of the daily. So we see 4. 4, it means the supply zone was formed 4 candles before. So we can check. This is 4 candles before. And for demand, 52 candles before. So you can see 52 candles before. And the color, if the supply and demand had a color blue or red, is fresh. For example, on the daily, when we see the red color of the supply, it means this zone is fresh. And if color is gray, it means non-fresh. So you can see here it already touched one time. So demand zone of the D1 is no more, is fresh. It's the same for monthly, for example. So the monthly, the supply is 125, 124, is a round number. And it's fresh, and it's flat also. So you can see the red, the blue. You also can see the small level here on the demand. This is a level on level. So we can check on weekly. Demand zone is level on level with weekly. So you can see this is the level of the weekly. It's not very clear, so we can go to the H4. On the 4 hour, this is the upline of the daily demand zone. So demand zone of the 4 hour is level on level with the daily. You also can see the signal on the left side in the middle of each group. It shows you the trend. So you can see the monthly trend is down. So we can see trend is down. Weekly is up. So weekly is up. Daily is down. Daily down. So this is signal. The signal like that, it means it's down and broken. So we can check on each one, it's down and broken. And it will show the signal of the chart and the signal of each time frame. The second information in the middle of the group is in control. S, it means supply in control. D, it means demand control. So on the H1, you can see demand in control. it for demand control also. D1 is demand control that touch demand, and rarely on weekly it's supply and control. So that touch the supply and go down, it means supply control. Is the same for monthly supply and control. The next information is location. So now for monthly location is 20%, for the weekly it's 40%, and daily it's 36%. So you have all information in here. Sometimes some information is missing. For example, you may not have a supply and you don't have information of demand. That due to it haven't got data. You need to load the data from the server by turn the between the chart, or you can go to the tool menu, go to history center and download data from here. When you have enough data, indicator will update the zone for you automatically. So on the left side you will have a general information of the one pair. The indicator collect all information of supply and demand of multiple time frame for the pair on the chart, so it will be easy for you to make decision. You can also open the trade easily with this tool. For example, if you want to sell in this area, that you the down arrow, select the zone that you want to trade, drop arrow and place it. Before open the trade, the EA will ask you again to confirm if you want to open the trade with the price and lot size, the type of the trade. If you click OK, robot will open the trade with the stop loss and take profit. Of course, if you click cancel, the robot will do nothing. If you click OK, so it will open the trade very quick. Stop loss, put it on the level 2 of the zone, flat with the window pip, and the take profit depend on the risk and reward. After open the trade, it also notes the ticket number on the zone, so you will know that this area already opened the order. If you want to buy, for example, just select the arrow up and then place it on the arrow that you want to open the trade. The robot will confirm again the type of order, price, the lot size. If you click OK, it will open the trade for you. And again, it notes the ticket number on this area, so you will know this area already opened the trade. You can input the parameter if you want by right click on the chart, select the expert advisor property, or you can press the function F7. I will explain to you how to input. The first parameter is used for drawing, and for sim list you should type nothing. For the time frame minutes, these are the time frame that you want the EA collect information of supply and demand. And in minutes, 60 it means 1 hour, 240 it means 4 hours. And other parameter below is used for trading. The trade confirmation, if you select true, the EA always ask you the question before open the order. And the lot size that if you want to open on each trade, if you type 0.1, so it opens 0.1. Window pip, that is the pip you want to add it on stop loss. In this case, I type 5 pip, so EA automatically add 5 pip more about level 2. Risk and reward 3, so EA will now automatically determine the take profit. You also have option to save the picture of the chart when you open pending order. If you select true, for example, and you want to sell at area, confirm, okay, the EA will ship a picture on the folder file and see the picture, and it will show you just open the trade it here. So the name of the picture is a pair, and the time frame that you open the trade, and this is the ticket number, so you have chance to check it later. When you open order by this tool, EA will automatically add the time frame that you open the trade on the command. So here, if you open the trade on the daily, it adds the command D1. So if you open the trade on weekly, for example, sell, confirm, so it command week 1. So you know this order open on the time frame weekly. You also can see the button scale it here. It's very useful if you want to widen the chart. If you click it here, you have a chance to wider, to see it more clearly. Or you click it again, so it becomes in the normal. It's on for the first tool. Now I will explain the second tool, the matrix information. On the first tool, you can see information of multiple time frame, but only one pair. On the second chart, you can see information of multiple time frame and multiple pair also. On the first round, you see the leader symbol. That tool will provide information. On the column, you see the group of multiple time frame, demand supply by time frame. So the first group is supply and demand of many pair monthly time frame, and this is the weekly time frame, daily time frame, 4 hour, 1 hour, etc. And you can see many pair. It also flexible that you can adjust the lead. For example, if you don't want to see this pair, you can delete it. If you want to see more on the 30 minutes, tie on that. Yeah, so you can see everything. It adds 30 minutes more and delete some pair. So you also can select many other, like if you have a variable symbol list, so you can see on here some missing information. The way to read information on this chart is the same way that I explained to you before. And it's interesting is that you have information of many pairs without having to draw anything. I will present you the example how to use the information for trading. For example, if you trade with location, and you can see monthly 24 is low enough, 37 is low enough, and now this area is fresh and level with the higher time frame. So if the price touches this area, it's time to trade. The location will be low, the demand in control, so it's good to buy it at the demand at D1 euro USD. So we can check with euro USD, and we want to check the D1. So it's fresh here. You can open the trade here. It's level on level, fresh, low enough. So open the trade here. Confirm. It's done. So it's easy to trade with the location. If you want to trade with the trend line, so you can see here up, 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 we can buy, but check again with location, it's high, so we will not buy, right? So it's very useful. Let's set another, it's up, 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 but it's high, even it's fresh, so we ignore it. Let's see here, it's up, 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 and it's fresh, level, and location is low enough, so we can look for buy limit on the D1 level here. So we check is the GBP Japan. So we looking to buy on daily. So we're looking to buy it here on this area. So we can place order here. Confirm. It's done. Open GBP Japan yen on the D1, and you can see many pictures saved here also. Go to folder, file. Whenever you open the trade, it saves the picture. You can check it later. And now I will explain to you how to install it. The first you go to the website, and then click register. type the email here, then submit. A link to download will be sent to the email. Check spam mail if you don't find it in inbox folder. You will get the installation file named supply and demand. Copy and paste it on the folder that you install the MT4. When you got the file, go to the MT4, go to the menu file, open data folder, and paste the file to here, and click to run the file. Run it, install it, done. And now restart again MT4. That opens the new chart. Right click on it, template. So you select the supply and demand 35A. You will have the first tool. And open another chart. Right click and go to the supply and demand matrix 35A. You will have a second tool. So it's very simple and easy to install. And I hope that this tool will help you a lot. Thank you very much and goodbye.